Pretty lady, I'm in love with you. Splat. Welcome, huge movie fanatic Nate stopping on by, once again coming at you with a retro VHS showcasing video, having just recently showcased what would most likely be one of the original North American VHS releases of the Toolbox Murders from probably sometime in the early to mid 1980s. I thought it only made sense to stop on by with another VHS release of Toolbox Murders, this time from the early 90s. I'm coming at you to showcase another VHS release of Toolbox Murders, this time from the early 90s. On the back here it appears to show VCI once again. Copyright 1993, Video Communications Incorporated, all rights reserved, printed in USA. Incidentally, this is the first VHS I ever bought of the Toolbox Murders sometime in the probably mid-1990s, I would imagine. Taking a look at the front cover, tagline on top, bit by bit by bit, he carved a nightmare. Then we've got a quote, or a partial quote, from Stephen King. What I love about it is it's like he was talking about something, ... the film, and then they put in parentheses or whatever the hell it's called. Toolbox Murders generates some genuinely scary moments. One of the scariest movies on video cassette. Stephen King. And what's so funny about that is, I mean, the part where it says Toolbox Murders really isn't even a part of the quote. He could have been talking about The Exorcist or Showgirls or any movie. They just insert this particular title into the quote, which I think is hilarious. Anyone can use this quote and insert anything in there, and I just think it's really funny, kind of funny and pathetic. But anyway, the rest of this front cover art is obviously the absolutely fantastic original poster art from the Toolbox Murders poster. Once again, the creepy ski mask killer without eyes or a mouth makes it look really ghostly and ghastly and scary. Once again, bathtub babe there with the bubbles and suds strategically placed to cover you know what. And also the Toolbox Murders classic font with the T being basically made out of a hammer from the toolbox. Taking a look at the right spine on top, we've got a ghastly, scary still frame from the movie. An image like that is sure to sell a person on buying and or renting this cassette. Red rather, print on white, the Toolbox Murders. Below that we've got catalog number 1015 VHS Horror and early 90s rather VCI home video logo. Taking a look at the left spine, it seems to be all identical to the right spine. Top of the VHS looks like that, catalog number 1015, and red on white once again, the Toolbox Murders. Taking a look at the back, we've got three images here that, unlike the first VHS I showcased, that was probably from the early to mid 80s, the images on the back of this release definitely sell the potential renter and or buyer of this cassette much more on the movie, instead of just one image of the, freaking middle-aged guy holding a dolly. We've got three images indicating the carnage and explicit nature of this film. Gotta love the drawing of the toolbox with the blood oozing out of it. All the elements of a classic horror story are here. Cameron Mitchell stars as the owner of the apartment building that becomes the site of the grisly action. Three attractive female residents of the building, all second-floor tenants, are found dead, victims of an appalling multiple murder. All three seem to have met their deaths via the use of one or another type of instrument common to the well-equipped handyman. With no other clues, police are baffled, and before any action can be taken, another young resident is attacked, this time to be brutally raped before meeting a gruesome death by use of a nail gun. The action shifts as a teenaged girl suddenly disappears. Her mother and brother are naturally frantic, considering the events of the past 24 hours, but the police feel there is no connection, and this attitude spurs the brother to take matter into his own hands by investigating on his own. The twists and turns of plot and subplot will keep the viewer on edge of his/her seat as clues revealing even more madness and mayhem are unveiled, finally resulting in a chilling surprise climax. You won't soon forget the Toolbox Murders. 93 minutes, color, once again, frickin' catalog number 1015, rated R. And on the bottom here we can see VCI 6535 East Skelly Drive, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the phone number and everything. Damn, I wonder if this phone number is still good. I can only assume I wonder if they're still located in the same address. Who the hell knows? There's probably a way to find out, but I'm too lazy to frickin' do it. Package design and summary, copyright 1993, Video Communications Incorporated, all rights reserved, and amazingly printed in the USA. Taking a look at the VHS cassette itself, a rather cheap label, white with black print, just looks like it's typed out by a computer. The Toolbox Murders, all the information we've already covered, including VCI and your all-important copyright warning information. One of the things that's a little bit of a bummer about this release is I want to say it's recorded in either extended play or long play mode. I can't remember which, maybe one of the two. It's definitely not standard play, which the first VHS I showcased is being from the 80s. That's an actual standard play release. This is one that's either extended play or LP long play that I probably got in the $10 section at Suncoast, probably mid-1990s. My very first home video version of the Toolbox Murders that I would ever own. Exciting stuff, that's for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed this showcasing. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, we'll catch you on the next video.
Hello, you've reached VCI Entertainment and Blair and Associates. Our regular business hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. If you know your party's extension,
Wow, the phone number still works. If you want to call VCI, 800-331-4077.